It's Wednesday, what is today? August 18th, 2010, and we are getting ready to go to New Hampshire for the quilt show. I'm here to pick up my mother. Let's see if she actually answers the door. Hi.
Hi.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, and I'm a little shocked.
Why?
You're here.
Was I not supposed to be here?
This is like happy. You know, I'm conditioned to say, okay, be ready. But you have lots of time.
Because I'm always, is that your way of saying I'm always late?
You're a little late most of the time.
Here we are at Cracker Barrel in Sturbridge, Massachusetts.
Cracker Barrel.
I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 3 o'clock. We're just stopping for lunch.
I think it's about 3, yeah.
About 3. I know that I said we wouldn't stop, but the sign, the lure, the draw, we couldn't not stop at the Cracker Barrel. For anyone who's never been to a Cracker Barrel, this is the Cracker Barrel. There's my mom. There's the rest of the Cracker Barrel. Thanksgiving stuff, Halloween stuff, Christmas stuff already over there. Well, it is Thursday, August 18th, 2010, and we are in Manchester, New Hampshire, at the World Quilt Show, and we are in a class called Really Sharp Paper Piecing. So I'm just filming a bit of our progress since I kind of cut my last video off short as we were going to the Cracker Barrel. I was thunderstruck and speechless and didn't film anything else. So there's my mom's Janome, which matches my Janome. They're twins. And here's what I've done so far with my paper piecing. And Mom, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm steaming right along. With a little help from my daughter, I got the templates finished because I'm perceptually challenged. But this is fun, and it is addictive, as Barbara
It is really fun, isn't it? So this is my very first paper pieced anything. Ooh, look at the ring. Look at that. I know it sounds like I'm the only person in this class, but I'm not. I'm just trusting that the other ladies are gonna, give me some, tolerate the fact that I'm filming. Right, girls?
Right.
So here we are at the Constant Quilter in Andover, New Hampshire. This is the third quilt store we have been to today. It is Friday, August 20th, 2010. We are shop hopping today, so we have been to Peggy Ann's in Concord, and we've been to somebody in Bradford. I'll get back to you on that. And now we're at the Constant Quilter. And here we go. Let's see if they have anything exciting. And look at this fabulous parking job I did, because there weren't actually spaces. So my mother suggested I just pull up onto the grass. So if anything happens to the car, or if anything goes wrong, blame her. It was all her idea. Okay, we'll check back later. Bye. So here's my traumatized mother outside of the quilting corner in Tilton.
at the conclusion of a family story that will go down in history.
I didn't like the route the GPS wanted us to go to get to keepsake quilting.
On a road that was just stones and dirt and one lane
for several miles. Apparently, it was
with
so
converted shacks. It gave new meaning to the definition of in the sticks. No
apparently
cell phone service.
It was so traumatic that her pen's ink dried up. So I don't think I'm ever going to hear the end of this. But however, I would like to say that for the record, I did manage to get us to another quilting store. Doesn't that count for anything? Not much, but it should. Look, we're here at a quilting store. All right, I'll check in later after she's recovered. So, it is Friday, August 20th, 2010, and finally, at about 3:30 in the afternoon after detours and a trip at McDonald's and 5 other quilt stores, 4 something like that, we've arrived at Keepsake Quilting, the motherland, the mothership, apparently. This is what I've been told. So I'm very hopeful that we will find some excitement in here. And there's a pattern work store here with some very cool looking yarn that I'm going to have to check out here. But I'll be back later with
Lots, tricks, tidbits, tips, tidbits. So anyway, I was
This is
born
Augusta
and raised
Cole's
in
luncheon.
Washington,
It's
North Carolina,
Saturday, August
which is
21st,
on the
2010.
East Coast, about 20 miles east of Greenville, and Greenville is East Carolina University. So I was born and raised in Washington. I'm now living in Richmond, Virginia. I'm married.
August 22nd, 2010. We're in Salem, Massachusetts. We kind of stopped here to go to the Salem Witches Museum, which sounded really exciting. But it actually looks like it's just a movie that isn't starting again for 20 minutes. And you pay $8.50 to go in. So now we're reading the signs, and then I don't know what we're going to do after that. Probably hit the road.
Well, here we are on Route 15 South. Much to Jackie's chagrin, but on the good advice of Adam, who is the only person in the world who's driving advice she trusts. We have departed Interstate 91 and are traveling south on 15.
What's today's date?
And today is Sunday. I don't know the date.
August
We'll just have to
22nd,
guess it.
2010. So we went to Salem, which was kind of a bust because, you know, you had to wait for this timed movie, which I didn't feel like staying for, and then the tour involved stairs, which Mom didn't feel like doing. So we basically went to the museum, hit up the gift shop, and then headed home. So it was kind of an interesting detour. I've been asleep while Mom was doing most of the driving. I woke up and we were in Connecticut, having hit lots of traffic. And I'm sure my mother can tell you I was quite cranky today.
From the moment she got up. And it just keeps getting worse.
I'm delightful now.
I didn't realize until this road trip that she's obsessed with interstates.
I don't like...
And she will defy
off-roading.
the best advice of the satellite to get her butt back to an interstate that she knows will go through somewhere she's going.
I don't want to
Which
go on
led to
two-lane
that
road
fiasco
trucks.
we were involved in the other day.
That was not a fiasco. It
where
was 10
we were
minutes on
in
the
the
dirt road.
heart of the sticks for half an hour.
It was 10
With
minutes.
pebbles scratching the car and being chunked up underneath. No asphalt, no macadam, no driveway, shacks every now and then. It was a one-lane dirt road, for the record. Until she could find an interstate, because she refused to listen to the satellite and go the way it suggested.
Yes, that is true. But I got us there, and we went to one more quilt shop because of it.
We were lucky enough to be alive to see one more quilt shop, and she just would not listen to reason. The end.
But look how pleasant it is now. Look at this.